Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Such love.
This man is love. He is love.
Hi, this is Tara Bennett, a contributing editor for SYFY WIRE, and we are here for The Walking Dead Season 8 premiere. What for you allowed you to kind of be a little nostalgic, but at the same time just get into what you needed to get into?
Well, you know, that's the beauty of collaborating with a guy like Scott. You know, Scott also loves the show as much as I do, as much as the fans do. So when we get an opportunity to pay tribute to a sequence or a shot or an image that we've already done, that was the fun part of it.
Well, it's funny, the two things you say, nostalgic and getting right into it. We did want to tip our hat to everything that we've done. We didn't necessarily want to have flashbacks of like every character from the past, which was very tempting. You know, this is Rick's time, and we wanted him to charge into things, and we wanted them to start off winning because they've earned it.
I think the coolest thing about this episode is we got the best of both worlds. We got the nostalgic, we got that great Carl scene where you get to see the shots and everything, and you get a lot of character interaction that reminds you of a lot of really great stuff that's happened, you know, thus far in the show. But you also get like a giant epic confrontation, something that you've been wanting since, you know, 701, the very first episode of season 7, and it really pays off. And I think that, you know, by having all those different elements mixed in, it makes it a worthy 100th episode.
I think if there's any character that on the show that Negan would be uncomfortable with, it's Father Gabriel. And if anything, you know, you should worry a bit about Negan.
Yeah, I mean, for the moment in episode 5 last year, I mean, when Jeffrey did the bit, you know, he calls Gabriel creepy and he shrinks back. I was like, I want to see more scenes with those dudes. There's things we're trying to access in Negan that actually Gabriel is the person to access.
Well, what we're doing with Gabriel and Negan really is not good.
I think ultimately what we were trying to do is really figure out, I mean, the stakes are pretty high. We have these guys already so engaged. How can we really ratchet it up to 11? And I think that's really what this is designed to do, is take something that's at the highest possible stakes and make it even higher.
I think one of the main things that happens for Enid this season is she becomes a bigger part of the community, and she wants to help out, she wants to fight, because she wants to fight for the people that she cares about. So that kind of becomes a big thing. Carl's in her life now, that's very obvious. And I think that has a lot to do with just the same experiences they had and the same kind of soul they have when it comes to this whole world. They're very much like kindred spirits.
Have people come up to you, fans, with their own guesses as to how she's going to come back into the series or theories?
Yes, people have a lot of theories.
What's been the one that's made you laugh or the one that made you like, oh, interesting?
Well, the most consistent one that always makes me go, gosh, I wonder, is when they talk about Alpha. And even though I've been told a million times, no, you're not Alpha, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to imagine. But then it would be such a waste as well of Alpha and the Whisperers, because, you know, Janus and the Scavengers are their own thing and they're awesome, I think. But, you know, Alpha and the Whisperers is something else. And it would be, as an audience member, it'd be very cool to see it, you know, done separate. But as me, I'm like, do I get to get a bit Alpha? Can I shave my head?
I gotta give some love back to him. I gotta give him love when I'm off camera, because we still have not been able to play yet.
Yeah, we have yet to run across each other and actually get into the pit.
Tell me a little bit about the mindset and how strong he feels about, you know, basically switching sides.
Well, I think he doesn't really have anything else to lose, or actually, you know, kind of a lot, because his wife is gone, and he's kind of fighting out of the hate for Negan and the love for his wife, and when you put those two together, it's a very powerful mix.
That's the chocolate and peanut butter of hate, right?
Yeah, it's the chocolate peanut butter of hate and love, all intertwined into a blender. It takes a lot of courage to go over to the other side and say, hey, look, by himself, to say, hey, this is what I think, this is what's happening. And he could have gotten killed right there, and he did it. So I think that kind of says a lot about the tone that Dwight's on right now.